I'm here at the Red House Sawmill on May 6th, 2019, where New Sense Wildlife has just completed, or is near completing, the wildlife remediation and exclusion project with the Friends $10,000 grant that we recently received from Parks and Trails New York. This is what a porcupine does after 25-30 years to a building. One of our next tasks is to rebuild some of the windows and replace a lot of the boards. These are the walls, and this is quite a bit of damage here and happens all the way throughout the mill. But we will be keeping a portion of that exposed so that you know. While remediating, he happened to come across a number of animals. These are all raccoon skulls he pulled up from the basement. And I'll tell you, this is a fantastic job that Mike Hayden has done for New Sense Wildlife. If you need a wildlife contractor, please give him a call, message me, I'll give you the information, because he has done a fantastic job, well beyond expectation. And so, these are the various tools in the mill here. This big unit right here is called the sled, and the logs would be jacked up on that and pull it through the saw blade. He moved that down to get it underneath the floorboards so that we can get all the porcupine poop and sawdust and everything else out. This is actually the clutch right here, which they dropped down on the drive belt from the engine in the basement. Over here, he pulled up all the floorboards to get everything out of there. You can see where porcupines had chewed right through the flooring. This is the log transfer carriage right here. It would come up the track from the float pond in the back, go across, be mounted on that sled that's now pulled over there and drawn through the large saw blade right over there. So this right here on the wall were the particular number of logs they did on those dates. You can see March 27, 1984, they did 116 logs, processed those. Back there is a conveyor belt where they cut the slab wood up and it would be dropped into trucks and dropped off at campers' campsites there so they could burn that. It was the waste product of the lumber at the time. And back here is what they call a wheelless locomotive. It is a boiler that was World War I surplus. And this was what drove the beast. Down below is the firebox, a big brick and concrete furnace, if you will, that heated up the water for the boiler. And so we still have quite a bit of work to do before the tours commence. That down there is the basement, and in that is the steam engine and a series of really fascinating and ancient pulleys that would drive the beast. Anyways, I appreciate you watching today, the Sawmill. We appreciate your support through the raffles we've had, through the contributions, and especially the support of Parks and Trails New York with its recent grant to have this all cleaned up. You folks have a great Allegany day. Take care.